Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to our Rejuvenate community morning ceremony today. This is a chance for you to get back to your 0 point, your inner sanctuary, your place of peace, so that you're tapped in to source, your inner guidance, and you're able to navigate this wild world with the utmost grace. As we know, things could get a little crazy out there, so it's nice to just have a community space to drop in together and really come back to our heart wisdom and that space inside where all of the answers live. Anything we need moment to moment, we can just return back to this space if we just take a pause and go inward. So, that's why we're here today. A couple announcements I wanted to mention. My voice is a little warbly. The ceremony where we did some primal screaming, and I can hear my voice is so tender today. So bear with me. Thank you for your patience. In the past, these recordings would only be recirculated in the email newsletter. And I've decided I'd like to just share the replays openly on my YouTube channel. That way, it's really easy for people to find if they're already in uh, the my circuit, they're able to just find it through the YouTube channel. And it would also give people the opportunity, if they haven't come into that yet, they're just floating through YouTube, they can stumble upon it and maybe it can help them out. So if you don't want to show yourself during the sharing of intentions that we'll go into before we go into the meditation, just go ahead and respond with your intention in the chat, and I'll read those and make sure to infuse them into the space. And if you don't mind having the replay on my YouTube channel, then feel free to unmute your microphone and show your beautiful face when we go into the sharing portion. A couple announcements. There's a goddess play shop tonight called Connect with Your Body, Ignite Your Joy. We're going to go into the keys to consistently living in your joy, how to find your joy no matter how crazy life gets on the outside, and talk about the key relationship between joy and fulfillment. So, if you'd like to join that, feel free to reach out, let me know, and I can send you the Zoom link. And then next Tuesday, our next cohort is beginning for our sisterhood 8 to 10 week goddess journey called Awakening Joy in My Body. And we'll get to really dive deep into all these principles of how to consistently live in joy. And we're going to go through the voice, the heart, and the womb, and upgrade and activate and open each of those centers, so that we're able to access that joy inside us that much more easily, no matter what is going on externally in our world. So, those are the announcements. And with that, I would love to open the floor for what anyone is desiring support with at this time. Again, if anyone's just hopped on, this replay will be made openly available. So if you prefer to remain anonymous, please just type in your response into the chat, or if you don't mind, I'd love to see your beautiful face and hear you unmute yourself on the mic. So, does anyone have any specific intentions they want to bring into this ceremony?
I would love to bring in this. I'm struggling recently with having a balance of holding my boundaries without having extremely rigid boundaries, allowing people to kind of tiptoe on them in a comfortable way, but without disrespecting, my inner self.
Yeah, beautiful. I love that balance of the flexibility and the nuance, but really staying true to your integrity and what feels good moment to moment. Beautiful. Anyone else? Any other intentions, whether in the chat or video? Mhm. Yes.
Hi, sorry, I was a little late, so I'm getting settled. I love that intention, Amelia. Um, I definitely resonate in the sense of struggling with finding balance as well with like structure and flow. So sometimes when I have a goal in mind, I'm very being very structured and I'm going to do this, and then I suck the joy out of it. Uh, so definitely trying to find that flow between, okay, I have structure that can support me and help me achieve what I want, but I have flow and flexibility and juiciness around the way in the way. So yeah, that's my intention.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else? Or do you feel complete? Yes, Ravi.
I really love y'all's intentions, and for me, I always get triggered in the car, so it's kind of helpful to have some calming energy in the space. So that's kind of my intention.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. And when y'all were speaking about this balance of the flexibility and the structure, or um, I I'm hearing this theme of the balance of the yin and the yang, and the magnetic and the electric, or the masculine, the feminine. So there's beauty in the structure and having a container for something to unfold within, and that's so important. And then the beauty of the feminine current, or the magnetic current, the yin, is like that willow blowing in the wind, being able to flow moment to moment, to allow the feeling to guide the moment and stay true. So it's a theme in the collective often, right? To be not only in the divine expression of each of those currents or those principles of creation, but to so delicately and perfectly merge them and balance them. And that's the dance. So we will definitely infuse all those intentions today. So, with that, we can go ahead and settle in. So, if you're not already, you want to find a comfortable place to sit or even lay down, whatever's most comfortable for you. And we're going to start grounding in by just taking a few deep breaths. So, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing on your own rhythm, your own time, just listening to my voice as you continue to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you're breathing in, seeing if you can soften your belly just a little bit more, allowing the breath to drop even deeper into the pelvic floor, into your root, expanding your torso on all sides. Feeling the breath stretch into your back, into your spine, through the rib cage. Feeling your breath move up and expand through the chest, the shoulders, the arms, the hands. Feeling that breath diffuse down even deeper into the hips, as if you can feel the hip bones expand with each breath. Feeling the breath move down through the sacrum, through the tailbone, throughout the glutes and the thighs, the legs, ankles, feet, toes. And as you breathe in and out, just noticing with each inhale, the body in its entirety expanding. With each breath, filling up like a balloon, or gently relaxing deeper with the exhale. And on your next exhales, audibly sighing out. However the sigh may sound to you. Maybe more breathy, it may be more like a moan or a tone, a groan. Just noticing how your body wishes to sound on the exhale. Really inviting in that full release. Hearing and feeling the subtle sound of your breath, both on the inhale and the exhale. How does the air sound as it moves past your nostrils and then flows past your lips, your teeth, your tongue? Just noticing the sound of your own breath, feeling it pulse through your body. And on our next 3 exhales, we're going to breathe in together and exhale on the sound ah, A-H, ah, again, whether it comes out as a sigh or a tone or a groan. We're just going to exhale together on ah. So in breathing now. Ah. In breathing now. Ah. In breathing now. Ah. When you complete your exhale, just returning to some recovery breaths here. Noticing any subtle sensations that may have opened up inside. You may desire to allow some subtle movement in your shoulders or the neck, maybe gently swaying back and forth. Maybe gently rounding and arching the spine. Just noticing what has opened up and shifted just through the breath and the sound. And when you feel ready, returning to your stillness. If you're sitting up, allowing the hands to rest gently on the legs, in the lap. Feeling yourself like the mountain of stillness. inviting your belly to soften that much more. Feeling the breath move all the way down into your core, your root, the base of the mountain. And imagining a tendril of light moving down from your sacrum all the way down through the layers of the earth until it meets with the golden crystalline core of Mother Earth, beloved Mama Gaia. Your strand of light infusing into her core and breathing in fresh golden light from Mother Earth into the core of your body. Feeling this strand of light move up your central channel, up, up, up through your crown, through all the layers of the heavens, until it meets with the great central sun, the center of this universe. And the great central sun of the entire cosmos. Breathing in that light from Mother Earth, and as you exhale, feeling the shower of golden light pour down from the great central sun, bathing you on your exhales. Breathing in that light of Mother Earth, feeling it suffuse your body, and then exhaling, feeling that waterfall of sunlight. And just feeling this beautiful exchange between the earth and the great central sun, with your body at the very center. As we move into our opening invocation, thank you, thank you, thank you to the many guides, angels, allies here with us in service to our highest self and highest outcome in alignment with pure source love and light frequencies. Thank you. We send a breath of gratitude to animal, plant, mineral, spirit, and star nations. Thank you to the directions, true north, south, east, west, above, below, within, without. Thank you to the elemental beings, earth, fire, air, water, ether. Thank you to the spirits of the land where we all find ourselves in this moment. Thank you to the portal keepers and the guardians, the tree people, stone people, all those who have walked before us, who have tended to this land, pouring their love, their energy into the space. May they be blessed a millionfold. Thank you to all those who walk with us, who walk after us. Thank you to our beloved ancestors and our beloved descendants. All those who walk the way, who make the way more beautiful. All those who have trailblazed, who have pioneered, so that we may walk with more ease and grace in this life. Thank you for all that you've endured, all that you've carried. We see you and honor you. May you rest now. May you rest. May you rest. Thank you to every aspect of creation, for your medicine, for your lessons, for your gifts. We see you and honor you. And to the one awareness, the one presence, the great mystery, beloved source, the void, everything and no thing. Thank you for the gift of this life. We open to receive and support the maximum quantum leaps allowed by cosmic law with the utmost grace. And ask that the intentions that we've spoken to be weaved throughout the field, throughout the space, that we may know how to dance through this life in flexibility and flow while remaining true, remaining true to our integrity, our authenticity, to better know and feel and discern this dance between the movable and the immovable. Flexibility and the non-negotiables. What that really means, what that really looks like in our day-to-day lives, as we strive to treat one another with the utmost respect and compassion and love, while staying true to what nurtures us at a soul level. We open to this medicine, these gifts, these discernments now. Thank you to all the allies present who serve to amplify this awakening within. And thank you to our inner compass, our inner navigation, our innate wisdom. Thank you. And thank you to our bodies for your messages moment to moment, your vast intelligence. Thank you. To all our relations, thank you. Aho. Taking a deep cleansing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. A few more times on your own rhythm. Really feeling that breath open through every crevice, every pore of your body. Inviting the breath in ever deeper with each inhale. Allowing the body to relax more fully with each exhale. And as you breathe in and out in this way, feeling the body continue to open and expand and soften. Inviting into your mind's eye the vision of yourself in your favorite nature location. Whatever that is in this moment, maybe a forest or a meadow, a mountaintop, a body of water, a cave, a backyard from childhood, eyes, just noticing this beautiful nature location, however it appears to you. Taking in the sights, the sounds, the smells, the textures. How does the earth feel beneath your feet, on your hands? Just noticing. And before you, you see a door beginning to apparate, to take form in front of you. And just noticing how this door appears. It may be a more traditional wooden door, glass door, the mouth of a cave, the trunk of a tree, a hole under a rock, however it appears. Just noticing this doorway. And bringing your hand to your heart space. And asking your inner guidance to bring you through the doorway and drop you off at the temple of your heart. Feeling yourself move through the doorway, guided by your inner guidance, journeying to the temple of your heart. And when you arrive at the temple of your heart, just noticing how it appears to you. Are you on the outside of the temple or inside? And if you're not already inside, making your way through the doorway of your heart temple. And just noticing the inside. How does it appear to you? Is it an earthy, natural setting? Is there marble or stone? Is it crystalline or light? Is it dark and wet? Is there sunlight piercing through the windows? Is it an open air ceiling? Just noticing how your heart temple appears to you in this moment. And at the center of this heart temple room, you notice an altar. And you begin walking to the center of the room towards this altar. And on top of the altar, you notice a sword of truth. Your sword of truth. Noticing how it appears to you. What is it made of? Is it stone, crystalline, metal, gold, silver, brass? Does it have jewels encrusted into it? Is it simply a sword of light? Whatever material, however it appears, just noticing your sword of truth upon the altar. And feeling this sword beckon to you, inviting you to hold it, to pick it up, to embrace it, to grasp it. And as you feel the texture of the sword on your palms, gently squeezing wherever you feel called to touch it, knowing that the sword has a message for you, and telepathically inviting the sword to reveal this message to you now. Beloved sword, sword of truth, what message do you have for me in this moment? And just taking some silence to listen. Knowing that the message may come in words, silence, sounds, impressions, hunches, vision, stillness, a pure energetic transmission, a sensation. However this message reveals itself is perfect. Just noticing. Continuing to feel the wisdom of the sword of truth pour into your cells as you continue to hold it, grasp it. Feeling this sword infuse your body with its codes, its wisdom, its intelligence. And feeling your cells viscerally upgrade and activate with this pouring through of remembrance. Feeling the sensation of the transmission bathing each of the cells throughout the body. Offering a breath of gratitude to the sword of truth. Telepathically communicating, thank you, thank you, thank you for your gift, for your medicine. I receive this fully, whatever is in my highest good at this time. Thank you. And asking the sword, whether aloud or telepathically, beloved sword of truth, what is one practical step for me to take this day in applying your wisdom? And just listening, feeling, sensing. Giving gratitude for whatever has been received, even if it be in silence. And now imagining yourself holding this sword, however you wish to hold it, and beginning to dance in the middle of your temple room, feeling the gentle weight of the sword in your hands and beginning to swirl it and twirl it through the air. Imagine yourself dancing effortlessly with this sword. Feel so unified with your spirit as you move, like a beautiful flow toy. You can hear the sound of it slicing through the air, the wisp of the wind, and imagining yourself smiling as you continue to dance with this sword, curving your body. You may feel your body here in the space begin to move as you're dancing with the sword. Maybe inviting in some gentle circles in the torso or sways in the shoulders or the neck. And allowing yourself to dance, to admire this sword of truth as it flows through the hands, through the air. Maybe watching the light glisten, admiring its beauty, its strength, and noticing simultaneously the fluidity of your body as you dance in these shapes, circles, these curves. With the discipline of a martial artist and the heart of a contemporary dancer. Feeling yourself flow effortlessly with this sword of truth. Allowing yourself to travel throughout your temple room, dancing wild through the space, laughing, smiling, giggling, crying. Whatever emotion arises in your dance, allowing it to flow through with wild abandon. Perhaps you feel like a little kid, giggling, romping through the space, whooping and yelling, just playing with this sword of truth, knowing you're fully protected, fully safe in this effortless dance. And the sword is inviting you to go deeper, to move deeper with your body, to really feel it as an extension of yourself, of your innate wisdom, your truth, your authenticity. And to dance that much more freely, that much more fluidly. And as you come to a still point in your dance, continuing to hold this sword, looking down upon the sword and watching it begin to dissolve and shimmer into a platinum light. And this light begins to infuse into your hands, fusing and diffusing up the arms into your heart. And then this platinum light begins to settle into your heart space. A deep cleansing breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Feeling the full merging of the sword of truth in your heart space. Saying thank you, offering your gratitude for this dance, for this medicine. feeling the gift. And allowing yourself to move out through the temple doors and traveling back to the dimensional doorway in your favorite nature location. Imagining yourself back at your nature spot, feeling the soles of your feet and the palms of your hand on the earth there. Bringing your awareness fully back into this space, your body here now, allowing yourself to wiggle your fingers and your toes. As we move into our closing invocation, thank you, thank you, thank you to the many guides, angels, allies here with us in service to our highest self and highest outcome, in full alignment with pure source love and light frequencies. Thank you to animal, plant, mineral, spirit, star, nation, the directions, the elemental, beloved ancestors, descendants, portal keepers, guardians, tree people, stone people, spirits of the land, every aspect of creation. May we be in right relationship with every aspect of creation as loving presence, loving awareness. Thank you to the sword of truth within. Thank you for us knowing what is true. Thank you to our body intelligence, our heart, our mind, our spirit, our soul. Thank you to the opportunity to gather together in this way, to return to what is true within, and to navigate gracefully from that space, the grand spaciousness within. By the power of our I Am presence, we command that the portal be closed at this time, and that any and all energetic cords be returned to the source of their origin, transmuted completely and healed to completion now. We send a breath of gratitude to the source, the great mystery. Thank you for the gift of this life. To all our relations, thank you. To all our relations, thank you all. Taking a deep breath, wiggling the fingers, the toes, and as you feel called, gently opening your eyes and really taking in the sights of the room around you, the space that you're in, just noticing the colors, maybe doing a little 360-degree look around, fully landing back into the space. And if anyone feels called to share anything about the circle, we open into a little sharing circle. If there's anything you wish to express, feel free to unmute your microphone or put in the chat. And if you'd rather stay in silence, that's perfectly
I was just gonna say, when we were looking in our minds at the sword of truth, I found myself getting really frustrated with myself because I was like, excuse me, what are you trying to tell me? I can't understand it. I don't know what's going on. And then I just had to look within and I realized it was coming at me in terms of colors. And it was blue and yellow, and as soon as I acknowledged that, the words followed. And I was like, oh, just repeating this just look deeper, look deeper, look deeper. And I eventually found it, and it was like, oh, Well, duh.
I love that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's so beautiful how the messages can come in. I think a lot of us assume that it needs to be words, but it's really anything. It could be colors, it could be stillness, it could be just textures, feelings. So it comes in an infinite variety of ways because our consciousnesses express themselves in infinite ways. Thank you for sharing. Anyone else?
Um, yeah, I just want to say thank you for holding this space. Thank you so much. Um, when I got in, I was like, oh, I don't know what they do in this space. I felt like I was very like a little like high energy and chaotic, and I'm like, oh God, I'm like gonna ruin their vibe. uh, and then at first I was a little bit like in and out. It was hard for me to like stay like fully dropped in. Um, And then as you were describing more and more, a lot of it felt like exactly what I needed. Like I connected so much and I'm like, oh, like, yes, I do. Like I'm bringing in my mind, I feel like I'm bringing this to the vibe and like, cause I feel like you pick up on like the energy of everyone and like deliver the medicine for everyone. I'm like, yay, okay. I guess I'm adding this to the medicine, like, because it really resonated. So that felt really good. Um, and I love imagining my heart temple. He was like, oh my God, I love all of these things. So, like, the space and the flooring and the colors, and like, I'm like, yay, I love it. This is perfect. Um, so, thank you.
Thank you. I love that. I love how much you love your heart temple. It's our temple. That's the best part.
It's yeah, it felt very empowering. Like it was like, oh, there are kittens too. Yay!
I love that. Yes, the kitten temple. Thank you for sharing. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm just so, yeah, grateful. And the medicine is so amazing, like how it all amalgamates and comes together. And um, yeah, it's really powerful, like the visceral kind of heart temple feeling and the color and everything. Um, and I've I really felt a strong like silver energy in my temple and the sword and everything. And so that feels really powerful to be infused through my arms and heart and everything. So it's just
Yeah,
really powerful. Yeah, thank you.
beautiful. The power of the silver ray. Yes, beautiful. Alrighty, my dears. Well, we are at time. Thank you so much for joining today. And we'll be in touch about the next one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Drink a lot of water, stay hydrated, eat nutritious food. Okay. Ciao, ciao.